Hey everybody, welcome back to Kill by Daylight. About 9 or 10 months ago, maybe at the end of February, so 9 or 10 months ago, I put out a tier list of killers that I thought were fun. I ordered them by that. That was a bad way of explaining it, but you kind of understand. I tiered them in terms of how fun I thought they were to learn, because that was at the end of the Let's Learn series, and it was kind of the signifier of the end of that era of Kill by Daylight, going into the new, alright, we're just gonna play killers, and we're just gonna go from there. And then that was the birth of becoming a killer main. Far down the line from that video, like, I think there was like 3 months separated where I just like, hey, what if I just chose one killer to main for an entire chapter, and that's all I played. But I wanted to revisit this and reorder the killers that I have mained so far, since we're on the verge of becoming a killer main season 3. Season 1 was Pig, season 2 was obviously Bubba, that just came to an end, and we're getting a new killer, so I figured let's boot this up again, rearrange it every season, and see where everything kind of ranks. Controversy fell that first episode because, I don't want to be harsh here, but nobody heard the words that came out of my mouth. They just instantly saw Oni, Huntress, and Twins in F tier, and I got backlash on that, which is fine. That's fine. It's my opinion. You can do with it what you will. I made one fatal mistake. That tier should not have been F tier. It should have been clearly labeled, I haven't played yet, or I have no opinion yet, or something to that line. Not their F tier, but that I just didn't have experience with them. I didn't play them at all, so, you know, I didn't really have an area to put them in. I didn't play these three, but I did play Nurse and Spirit. Kind of tells you what I thought of these killers to begin with. Except for Twins, because they were just buggy, and I was like, whatever. But now, since that video in the 9 months leading up to this one, I have played them, and we have 3 additional new killers: the Trickster, the Nemesis, and the Hell Priest. So I'm gonna reorganize some of these, and we're gonna go from there. I'm not including killers that I've played on like Let's Kill with in the randomizer video, because that's 1 or 2 matches in a video. That's not really changing my mind as to which way they play. So we're gonna reorder Oni, Huntress, Twins, Trickster, Nemesis, Hell Priest, as well as Pig and Bubba. This is gonna be something that we do at the end of every chapter release. You know, a 3-month window where there is a new season of becoming killer main. We're also gonna rearrange Mikey here. So first up, let's find a home for. Let's do who's already on the board. We'll save these 3 for last. So right up, Mikey. We just got over the month of Myers, a full, complete month of Myers for 2021. It went pretty well. Fun matches. Do I think he is any less fun than A tier? Also, these orderings don't mean a damn thing. It was just where they fell on the list down here. I did it all in alphabetical order. Not alphabetical, but release order, so it was Trapper, Wraith, Billy, etc., etc., etc. So just be like, oh, Wraith is the most fun one to play. I don't necessarily think that. That's just how they went up. So order means nothing. Mikey, I still find him very fun to play. I think he's incredibly fun. He is very feast or famine. I know a lot of people in the community are like, he needs a rework. He needs to be brought up to speed with like newer killers like Pyramid Head and Twins and Nemesis and Hell Priest. For one, don't do that, because hey, Nemesis, Hell Priest, their passives are just temporary gen slowdown. Don't make any more killers like that, please. The artist coming out looks to be at least slightly unique to these formulas in terms of their passive stops the survivors from doing gens, much like the zombies or the chain hunt. Just fix gen speeds and how toolboxes and medkits work, and just fix all that, and then take away their passives. But we're not talking about that. Don't rework Michael. I feel like he works perfectly. You sit there, you stalk, you get out of tier 1, and then you can actually play the game you paid $30 for, or upwards of $100 for if you bought everything. This feels bad to say that out loud. The only thing I would change on Mikey is make it easier to get out of tier 1. Have the amount needed to stalk to progress that nice little box. Make it take half the time. That's all I would do. But he's gonna sit right at A tier. I think he's fun as hell. Especially when you play jump scare Myers. But we're just going off base things. Next, Piggy Wiggly. The first killer, the inaugural season of becoming a killer main, was Pig, because I love the Saw franchise. A little less now than I did because of the whole... You know, we're not going to get into it. It's not even something to do with the movies. I actually still haven't seen Spiral. So there's that. I'm going to have to do that eventually. I don't know. She's getting her own chapter soon, so maybe that's an excuse to sit down and be like, oh, I guess I should watch this thing. Depending on the skin, and the skins her and Detective Tap receive. Anyhoozle, entire 3-month span. I did take like a month off, but we still got 12 episodes and a bunch of games of Piggy. Where do I still think she is C tier? The thing is, there's a caveat to this. This might change. Maybe next time we do this, at the end of, on the verge of chapter 23, because she got a massive add-on rework. A bunch of characters did. Mikey did, kind of, but it's not really that important. Trapper kinda did. Deathslinger got a huge change. Spirit got a slight change. And Plague got a quality of life change. But she got a massive add-on pass to fix a couple things. They still have Tamper Timer, which... Okay. But they did a bunch of things that look like they could make her play a little bit more interestingly. So, didn't get a chance to do that during that season because it just happened. So, thanks. Thanks, McLean. You could have done your farewell patch like 2 or 3 months ago when I was doing Piggy videos. That would have been neat, but, where do I put her? I'm gonna put her in D tier. Because there is no real reason why her crouch speed should be slower than her normal walk speed. Some other killer does that, where they just crouch and they, you know, just they crouch move at normal speed. I don't, their name escapes me, but you know. So there's that. She moves incredibly slow while crouching. She moves slower than a survivor, I believe. I get why, because she has the lunge attack, but it still doesn't make up for base speed. She also has a stealth ability where she crouches and her terror radius slowly shrinks. Again, there's another killer that does that. They activate their power and their terror radius gone instantly. So, again, the name escapes me right now, so I'll remember it later, maybe. So those are two things that are very, very key to what I think should be buffed on her. You can fiddle fart with boxes and traps and all that stuff. I think those two things need to be buffed. At least buff her movement speed. Make it 115. Hell, if you want, make it 110. But I think that needs to be changed. The biggest reason why she is unfun to play is because RNG. Yay! Something that shouldn't be in this game is random number generation, which basically means I put a trap on somebody's head and they go to a box. And that first box Oh, they got their trap off. Well, shit. All right, I'm gonna put a trap on this person's head over here. They go to one box. Ah, they failed it. Not that box. They check another one. They got it off. Well, shit. I'm down 2 traps and 2 survivors barely had any slowdown. The biggest thing that people say, like, she has built-in slowdown. No, she doesn't. She has to set up, much like Trapper and Hag. She has to set up her traps to have that slowdown. Her new iridescent add-on videotape puts a trap on everybody's head at the start of the match, so that's instant slowdown. I feel like you could use that instead of corrupt intervention, because nobody's gonna want to sit on a gen with a trap on their head. You're a dick if you do that. Don't do that. Don't heal with your trap on either. I have very many pieces of evidence against that. But RNG should not be in this game. This Trapper and Pig, they don't need RNG. Make that distinct. I get that RNG adds to her character, because Saw and the group traps, no, that's not an excuse. Take RNG out of her kit, make her a little bit faster, make her terror radius go away instantly. And you might have somebody who is maybe B tier, maybe high C tier, but all that stuff puts her right in D tier. She's bottom of the barrel. She is bottom of the barrel. Is there anything else I want to say? Open maps obviously suck for any stealth killer, except for Wraith, because he fucking he zooms around so fast. Like you're crouching and you get spotted and off. Well, they're gone. I'm moving at like 95, 97% movement speed and they're gone. I can't catch up to them. I have to uncrouch and she needs a bit of a quality of life changes similar to the Plague. But yeah, she's fallen a tier. Bubba is next because he was season 2 of becoming a killer main. These videos should be a lot shorter going forward because there's a lot of house cleaning I had to get out of the way, so this one's like reaching nearly 15 minutes or nearly 10 minutes, whatever the timer says. The next one will just be like, this killer I played for the season, boom, they go here. Hey, Bird Lady, she's boom here. That's the video. But Bubba, season 2. Season 2's candidate. I said in the beginning of the pig video, I don't remember. What did I say? That was like fucking 6 months ago, man. But he's fun. But in that turn off your brain and chainsaw way, I think is what I said. Bubba had a hard time, I might as well say it, tearing up to Prestige 3 Max and getting the perks I needed. So he was sharing the spotlight with Michael. And I feel like both of them kind of got screwed because the Halloween event was going on. So most of their blood webs were not filled with the good purple add-ons, but the event blight serums, thanks. I have like 40 of them on Bubba. Never gonna get used. Thanks. Let me sell them back to you for like 100 blood points a piece. I mean, at least get something. But he was sharing the spotlight because we were prestiging Michael at that same time during that month. So he kind of got a drip feed of blood points. So he had a bit of a hard time. Even then, we're just gonna swap spaces here. I think he's also another point of reference. When I originally learned him, it was before his rework. This is now me playing him with the new rework. Is rework new rework? No, rework. So he's a lot more fun. He's a lot more easy to use. The token thing, that's fine. His charges, whatever, that's neat. Hey, you didn't need to nerf Billy into the fucking ground just to give Bubba a bit of charges. He also got an add-on pass, so he's got a lot better add-ons. He's got a lot better kit, so he's way more fun to play. I would dare say maybe he's at the bottom of B tier. As you can see with B tier, I think a lot of killers are fun. But I think he'll remain in C tier. Again, order doesn't matter. If I really wanted to spend like 40 minutes being like, is Michael more fun than Pyramid Head? Really? Or is Pyramid Head, Blight is a cocaine pinball wizard. Is he S tier fun? We won't know until I choose to main him. But I think Bubba, solid C tier. He's super fun. Had a bunch of moments that made me sad, but that was because I M1'd instead of chainsawed Healthy Survivors. That's not how you play Bubba. You chainsaw. Bubba does a and you go, ah, and he puts you on a hook, and he looks at you for about 2.5 minutes. And then you ascend to heaven, which you think is heaven, but it's really hell because the entity brings you back to the campfire. Anyway, Oni. First up are the ones that I didn't play before, but then I did. Poor wording. Oni! Everybody calls him fucking Hillbilly version 2. But he's got a Pepsi twist in there, where he actually has to set up his ability first. I'm glad we're past that part where you had to set up your ability by inflicting other statuses on survivors before you can get value out of them. Oni, though, when I played him, when I actually sat down and was like, alright, I'm gonna play him, I'm gonna do the damn thing, I found him quite enjoyable. Is he more fun than, like, Hag or Trapper, who's in B tier? I don't remember why. I think it was because, like, yeah, noobs didn't know how to deal with Trapper. I would say he's on par with, I'm just looking at this bit, like, what the fuck was I thinking? Demo, Plague, if I was really being honest and rating people who got reworks. Fuck it, she's up there. We respect the queen. She's super fun to play now. Just that little quality of life update. Anyway, Oni. Yeah, I would put him in the same, like, category. He's on par. Fuck it, he's on B tier. He's on par with Demo and Freddy and Spirit and Hag. I rather enjoyed my time playing with him. You gotta aim some things, but oh boy, hitting somebody with your big pole, your bean pole. God damn, it's super satisfying, super fun. Especially if you can, like, chain it and hit more than one, which I didn't, but I tried. But I found him very, very enjoyable. Huntress! My time playing with her was fun. This B tier is filling up, man. B tier is filling right up. She's really fun to play, and she's actually... I'm doing the Adept Killer Challenge. It's on a bit of a hiatus right now because I actually have to play her next, and it's not her kit that's the problem, it's the perks. Yep. Her perks suck and have no way of helping her base kit at all. She's got really good add-ons though. She got a bit of an add-on pass before I played her, I believe. So when I was playing her, she had her new add-ons, and the flight speed add-ons were fun. She's really fun. Her iridescents are dog shit still. It took them, what, 4 years to nerf iridescent head by reducing 4 to 1. That add-on alone needs a rework, but I digress. Super fun to play. Twins! Twins, the original killer of the month of Myers. I watched a bunch of Pixel Bush's videos of how to play her, or them, I guess, because it's Victor and Charlotte. I had a fucking blast playing them. They're super fun. I don't think they'll be fun now due to boon totems. Those bastards in the ground. Because I follow Pixel Bush on Twitter, and he makes some very good points of, yeah, if you injure somebody and you have to, like, recall Victor, like, you hit a successful pounce and somebody kicks him, if boon Circle of Healing is up and there's some survivors around that new downed person, that person is up before you can get over there with Charlotte. The Hex Circle of Healing is garbage. We're on the verge. We're dawn of the 6th day where Boon Exponential is coming out, which makes them have Unbreakable with 100% increase to their pickup speed. Fuck off, behavior. Stop with the second chance perks for survivors. So I'm not looking forward to playing them again. Hell, I'm not really looking forward to playing any of these killers when the new update hits. If they keep doing this shit with boon totems and not nerfing them. Or at least fixing how hex perks work. Because, fuck. The twins are incredibly fun to play. Incredibly fun to play. Now the 3 new boys. Or 1 new boy and 2... a demon and a... what the fuck? A fucking R34 hentai villain? Trickster. Me and Tricky Boy have a very long and storied history on this goddamn channel. Just look at any of the videos I've done. Oh, God. My immediate reaction is... do that. My immediate reaction is put him in F tier because I hate him. I hate him with a fiery passion. But... I'm not gonna do that. I'm putting him in D tier. Put him in D tier because he's, frankly, I don't find him fun to play. Honestly, I don't know why they made him the way he is. I guess I'll quote everybody else, like, he's the trickster. Why does he throw fucking knives? It makes no sense. He takes too many knives to do a health state where certain other killers take one projectile to do a health state, or some even like drag you closer to them to do a health state. He takes what, 6 knives to put you in interstate, 12 knives to down you, or 7? 7 and 14, 12, 6 and 12, whatever the fuck. And then he's gotta basically go fucking reload. Huntress hits you with 2 hatchets, that's a down. And guess what? She's got 2 more to throw. Maybe she's got more, because infantry belt gives you, what, 2? So you could have 5 or 6 shots. He's slow. Got the, like, these ranged killers have stupid fucking hums. They don't need, but I guess if they don't have a hum and they're still slow projectile killers, they need to have their terror radius increased to 32 instead of 24 because we can't have fucking unique characters anymore. But I digress again. I don't find him fun. He's a bootleg knockoff of the giant Russian woman from the Red Forest. He sucks and he needs a massive boost. Everybody's been saying it. He needs something, man. He's just not good. Nemesis. Me and him have a bit of a turbulent relationship. I played him originally, and the servers were so shit on previous gen consoles that I dropped $400 on an Xbox Series S. Basically just to play Dead by Daylight in the proper way. That's fucking stupid behavior, you jackasses. So I did not have a fun time with him, and that kind of ruined him for me. Still, even. But I will say when I actually had a chance to play him as intended, because either you need a $1,500 computer or a $400 Xbox to fucking play a $30 game. Oof, seriously, behavior, what the fuck is wrong with you? I hate his whole mechanic. Again, these two are linked because their passives are pseudo slowdown abilities. He's got these fucking zombies that track nothing. They don't do anything. You'll see them and you go, ah, fuck, there's a zombie, let me go do another gen. And then that zombie gets fucking stuck on a rock and the survivor just goes back to the gen they had 95'd and complete it. Zombies suck. Zombies suck. They fucking suck. These slowdown passives, again, fix your generators, rework and nerf toolboxes into the ground, and then you can rework these 2 passives. Shit, you can rework his power as well, because I hate that new thing they're doing where you have to inflict a status effect with your power before you can actually deal damage with your power. You literally have to hit a survivor 3 fucking times with your tentacle to get it down. Something that even the clown can do in 2 shots. Get back where you were, for you fucker. What Clown can do in 2 shots, Nemesis takes 3. What? What world is that? This bio weapon of mass destruction has to hit you with his tentacle 3 times to deal 2 damage states. The fuck? Why? Why? Because balance? That's not balance, that's stupid. Also, lest we forget, when he released, hitting somebody with a tentacle for the first time sent them flying forward with a speed boost while you were still slowed down. Do they still do that, or is that removed? I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I don't like his... I don't like his ability. I don't like his pseudo slowdown passive. He's a solid C-tier player to me. Again, this is all about fun, what I think is fun for them. And I'm kind of dipping into, like, why I think they suck. But the problems I have with him, and what I have with Trickster, are why they're not fun to me. Why they're not fun to me. So I feel like he needs a power rework. I think, like I said 3 times in this video already, nerf gen speeds, nerf toolboxes, and then rework him and Hellraiser. And give them better passives. Just that. Lastly on our list is the last release, the Hell Priest. The Priest of Sin. The Master of Sin. I forgot his name. Frank? Frank is his name, I believe. I'm gonna separate the controversial stuff from him and just look at him as a playable character, how he plays. Because if I were looking at the NFT shit, I would have to add 3 more rows down here and put him in that tier. Because fuck you, behavior. No, seriously, fuck you. Fuck Boss Protocol and fuck 5th Avenue Entertainment. Hope those new laws that were passed for NFTs and cryptocurrency fucks you hard. Anywho, we're not talking about that stuff. I already did a video on it. I've already talked about it extensively. His power takes a little bit to get used to. But when you master it, he is fun. Fun, fun, fun. I do like the Lament configuration, laying on the ground just in, like, fucking McMillan Estate or Coldwin Farms or fucking Haddonfield, and survivors going, what does this do? Click, click. Oh shit, he's there. Or you finding it and going, alright, now the hunt is on. I don't like it as a gen slowdown thing, but if that was a part of his normal power, then that would be cool, I guess. I don't know how you take that away from him, because that's kind of iconic. The Lament configuration is open, or solved rather, and then boom, there are the Cenobites. So I don't know how you would, like, remove the passive gen slowdown thing he has. I guess they don't have a fucking sleep timer like Freddy, where it fills up and then the chain hunt starts. It would have to be a race to find the configuration and solve it, or something like that. But it's a good way to find people and kind of slow them down from doing things. That's kind of his whole shtick. You stick them with the chains and they can't move. They can't do their things gooder. So I don't know how you really fine-tune him. I don't know how you really buff him, or not buff him, but just slow down gens, for fuck's sake. Playing as a killer is stressful enough, and now I have to worry about gens popping in my face. Clicky clicky flashlight, Sabo squad, but also I gotta find a fucking boon totem now. I have to take time out of my time-sensitive operation to find a fucking glowing skull. Fuck you, behavior. Stop being survivor-sided. Yeah, that's really it. I find him incredibly fun to play. I find him incredibly fun. That'll do it. That'll do it. Again, I just wanted to, like, kind of put people where I thought they should be. Really. Deathslinger, no, you'll stay in D tier. They nerfed you, not really a big nerf, but they still nerfed you, without giving you anything to compensate for it, so you're still stuck there. Spirit, they really did nothing to you. They gave you a bit of counterplay, but I still think you're probably there. I haven't played you, but you're still there. Same thing with Trapper. We're gonna, I don't know, Trapper's probably like down here in terms of fun. I haven't played him though, and I don't know who I'm playing next for becoming a killer main. That's a lie. What I just did was lie to your faces. I know who it is. It's one, well, it's not you, and it's not, well, it's not you, it's not you. So, one of these people, maybe it's the new artist, maybe? You'll never know. You will, like, in a couple days. Actually, when this goes up, the full release of the chapter is probably out, so you got like a day, 12 hours, 24 hours at most. So yeah, for now, I want to thank you all for watching. Who do you think is the most, I was gonna say funnest, that's not it. Who do you think is the most fun killer to play? Who is your top 5? Who's your top 5? Because, again, I say they're not fun to play, but my 2 fucking mains are Doctor and Clown. I don't know why. I gravitate to them the most. I don't know what they're, yeah, fuck it. We'll get a clickbait thumbnail maybe. There, they're up there. Pinball Wizard. There you go. That's my top 5. Who do you think is the most fun to play as and go against? Because this motherfucker, play against him, he's so good in the 1v1, but he's shit at everything else. Fucking buff him in a meaningful way, please, behavior. Make him enjoyable. But yeah, tell me what you think there. Hook the like button, more the subscribe button, bing bong that bell, and until next time, I will see you in the fog. Also, give him his voice lines back. Hire Doug Bradley to fucking voice him. Assholes. Good luck.